opting for the 6-iron. And that was a bit of a misfire.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. He's in a share of 12th place. Setting up now on a par 4. Taking aim from about 170 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
And he needs this to save par. And gets that putt of distance to go. Oh, he'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Where will this one end up? Bit disappointing, that one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind.
Yeah, they really kept the speed up nicely through that bad lie.
An opportunity to make a par here. It was on a good line. Just 10 feet to the cup here. This one's tracking. That's a good bogey in the end. Shots after that hole. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here. Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
How good was that? From downtown and gets it to drop. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And let's have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Getting ready to play their third.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
A bit long on that one. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. Nice little par putt here.
That's a good putt to make, that one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
A par putt on the table. Well holed. Now 4 back after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. This shot from 120 yards.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 2 under for the event. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Putting for birdie here.
With this putt, he'll go 1 up on Bubba. And Bubba, well, never count him out. He may be all over the place, but he'll get you.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Second shot here on the 16th. Opting for the 5-iron. Right into the water on that one. Playing their fourth shot. Just 3 strokes back.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
If it's up, it could be in. Nicely holed. And for par. He's in a share of 9th place. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. That was a gallant attempt. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
This is what they have left for par.
That's frustrating.
And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back.
And now striding to the final tee of this round. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green.
Going with the 6-iron here. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
This would be a good putt to make for 71. And that will do it. His work is done here.
Well, Henny, we saw some extraordinary shot making out on the course here today. We saw some phenomenal play when it mattered most. A win over Bubba Watson? You'd put that in your kit bag and take it.
Absolutely you would. As we mentioned off the top, Luke, this player was gunning for the fearless Bubba Watson, and they proceeded to beat him. It was a great performance to watch this week, and I'm looking forward to seeing where this player's career goes from here.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke. Thank you. Yes, this group, one to watch. Now, the rookie in this pairing, they've set themselves some very specific goals, some very lofty goals to beat player after player. But the first one, oh, it's going to be tough. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. The battle is on.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament.
This is their 5th shot. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on 2K Sports of our PGA Tour coverage. We're picking up on the first hole. Let's get going. Welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event, already in progress. We're picking up the action on the first hole. Let's get into it.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Yep, that's disappointing. Getting underway over par. That never helped.
And a stumble on the opening hole never sets the tone very well. It'd be interesting to see how they react.
One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Well, that's one of those shots you wish you had a do-over. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. All right, we're going with an extra club here.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Sitting at a couple over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Teeing off here at the 4th. Nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind straight down.
Looks to be making tough work of this hole. This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
Trying to save par here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, that's hold, but they seem to be losing a bit of their momentum.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Here we are at the 5th hole. Sitting at 3 over. The green. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
They've got this left to tie with Harold Varner III.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Oh, I like the look of this. And that should secure the par on this one. Now 7 shots behind after that. We've arrived at a par 4.
that's really not what we were looking for.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Nice stroke. Oh, that's a ripper. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. That's tidy. Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Ouch, that hurts. This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at 2 over par. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Just a 4-footer remaining. This one started out on a good line. Former FedEx Cup champ Billy Horschel has the lead in this one. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
That's some good golf right there.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Okay, steady now. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Billy Horschel is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That's a bit out of shape. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Yes, it is awful, awful, yucky, smelly, stinky, and there's a bunch of other words I could use, but it's just flat out nasty. Good luck.
Putting for par. Good putt, that. Billy Horschel is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot. That dog will hunt.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This is what they have left for par here.
On a nice line.
And in it goes for the par. And the ever-colourful Billy Horschel, our leader in the field. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Great touch.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Wow, what happened there?
And coming up well short.
Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
And a par putt awaits him. That gets the job done.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Sitting at 1 over. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Well, this should be unpredictable. And this one is for his par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
There it is.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This is a 20-footer. Ooh, right by the hole. Let's try and make this one. Only drop the one shot. And as the putt drops, 2 over, heading down the stretch. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one needs to kick left. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it?
Well, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And with that now, back to level par. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
It's the dreaded banana slice.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He's eyeing this up, and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Opting for the 6-iron. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Tried to fade it, just didn't make it happen.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That signs off on this player's performance for the day.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Helvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm happy to be out here covering our feature group's play this week. We're in for a very entertaining time as there seems to be a rivalry starting between these two players.
Now, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though.
Opting for the 3-iron here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted.
Time now for the fourth shot.
Oh, well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
This putt for par here. They're nicely holed.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Well struck. Second shot on the second. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Just didn't drop. 8 feet to the cup. Oh, nice looking putt. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to. And if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. How close was that to going down?
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Yep, tracking well.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Where did that come from? That's not his style.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Well, that was a good strike. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
With this putt, he'll tie Bubba.
He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt.
20 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Oh, so close. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That's well holed. Currently at +1 for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Here we are at the 6th hole. Oh my, that was launched. This shot from the first cut of rough.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
That's just inside the range.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Wow, was that a rush of blood or something?
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Yep, we'll take that. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Let's see what happens here
On the 7th.
Well, that's a handy shot. That might be one club too many. Good shot there.
A birdie putt awaits.
Super shot that. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
They've got this to pull ahead of Bubba. This rivalry is heating up today.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Sitting at -1. This one needs to kick left. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
That was a gallant attempt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. That's nicely done. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's not what they were looking for.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
That was wonderfully done. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Going with the pitching wedge here. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
So far, so good.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
And that will take him to 2 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening And from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Right up in the canopy of the trees. And here we are with the third shot.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, just missed. No, that's too bad. An opportunity to make their par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, it's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches.
That always looked wet, didn't it? And here we are with their 4th.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Playing their 5th shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Go on, get in the hole. Not sure how that putt came up shy.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Sitting at 1 over for the event.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Luke coming off a disaster on the last hole. They really need to shake that off and bounce back here on this hole.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, what's the player facing here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. Just a short putt. Closes the workout on that hole.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings. That's for sure. This hole is a par 3.
Hello there and welcome to this major event here in Society Mode. My name's John and let's get right down to business. We are starting with a par 4 first hole. Time to put this in the fairway. What do you say? Okay, we're off. Have a good one. Get out of there. Okay, second shot here on the first. That's a safe shot. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. I went right by. This one's just a 4-foot putt. And after that first hole, we are at even par. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Oh, you might have a little too much on this. This next putt is for your birdie. Oh, it's going right by the hole. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. That swing was a little bit off. Get out of there. This is what our third shot's looking like. There we go. Nice contact on that one. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. This one's looking dialed. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. Hopefully we can settle things here with a bogey. And that putt drops for back-to-back bogeys. And 2 strokes above par currently. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. That isn't too good, is it? Okay, for the save. Right by. And good luck here. 6 feet to go. Right by the hole. And this for the double bogey.